yeah, so I'm live on YouTube too. See where else do I want to be live at? Okay, I think it's good. So it's how you all doing? So I wanted to stream the Mellow templates. Like if you all have any question, if you didn't see it, I finally completed all 3 templates for Mellow, which is the borrowing stack first starter kit. So it has authentication, basic user management, and just like a good foundation for you to build your next full stack JavaScript project. So let me know if you have any questions on YouTube or on Twitter. You could just leave it in the so on Twitter you could leave it in the posters. Welcome to our live show. Right. So I'm going to go into like how I built the different templates. So who is hanging out today? Let me check out the live stream. How do we see the things? Chat is disabled for this live stream. Did I disable chat for this live stream? I don't think so. Hmm. I didn't disable chat, did I? Let me see if I could chat. Oh, good. Hmm. Okay. Right. So on all in other news, I've just been told that the newsletter link is down. I moved to Cloudflare, so I'm moving all domains and sites from Netlify to Cloudflare. So today I started moving dominoskelvin.dev, and I'm pretty sure. So Cloudflare has this automatic DNS record detection thingy, and on Netlify I did set the Substack DNS thing for like what makes me have newsletter.dominoskelvin.dev. I did set that DNS record using CNAME. Was when Cloudflare detected it, they used the A record, which is like an IP address, and for some reason, Cloudflare says it's prohibited or something. So I deleted those two and did the CNAME thingy, but it's now saying, what's it saying this time? Something about something being banned also. So CNAME cross user banned. What happened? I don't know what that means. It's another user using bbojs substack.com. It's just weird, but I'll check that out later. Okay, so we have 48 people viewing. How do you all chat here? Okay. Oh yes, so you could leave a chat. Chat loading. I see. Okay, cool. So you all could send a message in the live stream if you're there and you want to ask questions. Hey all, you can send a message here. So what I want to start off with is the Mellow templates. If you've tried, scaffolding a new project, you could let me know if you have any questions. So this week has been interesting. Monday, I launched the TBJS 0.4. Then yesterday, I wrote a technical article. I haven't written one in a long time, and so it's been fun couple of days. So I'm gonna entire screen, this bad boy. Okay. So this is the tweets. Um, so quick primer, TBJS, the borrowing JavaScript stack, is this combination of sales, Vue, React, or Svelte as your UI. Then Tailwind for styling, because why not? And then Inertia, which is this lovely thing from the Laravel guys that just lets you build robust SPA without needing a backend. So I really dig the technology. So I built the Boring Stack on top of it. So zero point 0.4 for TBGS gives you so we ship the Mellow template. So the Mellow templates, I don't know how long I've been working on this template, but it has to be like a while. It's like months. Um so the thing is, I had to work on the Vue one first and then port to React and Svelte. This template was the first time I've ever written any handful line of Svelte code, so it was really fun to do. So it comes with authentication features such as sign in, sign up. Like the number one inspiration for this is Laravel Breeze. I don't know if you all know the Laravel Breeze template. It's just like the starter kit where you could just, the same thing, sign up, log in, profile management, delete accounts, and just basically you could just, so all the authentication thing is all taken care of. You just dive deep into building your stuff. So this is the code base. So you could see Mellow React, Mellow Svelte. So this like, so you get this way anytime you want MPX create sales, which is the scaffolding tool. Then you do like your project name dash dash. So you could do your project name and just hit enter, and you could then pick the UI library or framework you want, or you could just do dash dash React or dash dash Svelte or dash dash Vue to just scaffold. So by default, the Mellow is what you'd get. I might add next. It's going to take a while to get to because of working on Project 50 and all. But I'm going to have like a free SaaS or like a more robust templates with teams, payments, and all that jazz, admin, dashboard, and all. That will be like two. So I think we're going to have like two free templates, and then if you and yeah, you could just use any of those to just get started, right? So that's it. So then using ROS Spark, I don't know if you all know, I worked on Shipwright, which is like this. So it's built on ROS build, which is based on ROS Spark as well. So it's all encapsulated inside this thing called Sales Shipwright that just is really fast for like assets bundling and all. So when you scaffold a new project with MPX create sales, you'll be using like Shipwright, which is ROS back under the hood. So so this is what you get by default. I'm gonna run it locally, but like I recorded this little video, and just this nice looking landing page that's have a couple of things that you might want to do, like install the extension. The extension, I'm still working on it, but it's at the crudest form, it's really good. I've been able to like implement my first ever language server. Still a lot to learn, but it's working for a couple of things like go to definition of routes, go to definition of policies, and all that. Then you could read the boring stack docs. If you want to be like, okay, what next should I do? You could join the Discord. You could start the project, or you could go take a course on Salescast if you want. So this is the login. This is really, I don't know. I like this login. It's kind of minimal enough for you to just, you might want to even leave as is and just, slap your logo in there, change the colors, which is all easy because we're using Tailwind for styling. So there's like a brand um color in there, which you could just change. I'll show you in a bit. This is what I mean. So let's open Mellow View, for example. So if you look at Tailwind, we have the brand thing. So yeah, you could just change the brand, and then because we're using this brand color like a lot of places for like the primary buttons and all, you could just change it. So it's really, really customizable. Just go grab a Tailwind color of your brand and just slap it in there, and then you could make it your own and stuff. Of course, change the logo. Right. So this is me attempting to log in. I think I'm running Svelte in this demo. So the cool thing is like because of how the boring stack work, if user facing, you won't even worry, okay, is this Vue, React, or Svelte? Because it's just like you bring your own flavor, whatever you like. And I think this is the only way I feel comfortable writing all these other frameworks. I feel like because of how minimal of the API I have to use for the UI frameworks or library, I could easily pick it up. Like Svelte was really fun to write. React, I'm going to like stack three of them side by side and we're going to go over them. And you can see like we're doing real-time server-side validations, which is fun. Then okay, sign up. And so mailing is already set up for this. So you get to like get password verification, email verification, email sent to you. But by default, since we're using SalesMail, SalesMail have this log mailer that will just send it to the console. So you don't even have to change anything aside changing the mailer you have to use. So you want to use resend or SMTP for any of your email provider. So it's kind of fun. So when I sign up, we've seen this screen, then I go to my console because of course it's already, so this is like you're going to generate, this is normally going to be like the EJS to generate the templates, but since we're using the log mailer, since I don't want you to have the friction of, okay, I need to set up mailing right now. So it's going to mimic the entire flow as if it's sent to email. You just have to click it. So we'll get this verify link, paste it there, and now email has been verified. And then you could see your dashboard. So dashboard pretty minimal because again, Mellow is meant to be very chill and minimal. So you could whatever you want to do. So whatever thing is your dashboard or whatever you want to redirect to, and all these things you have the entire code. So it's pretty easy to set up. Yeah. So and yeah, so this is the profile management, very basic. So you could change your name, could change your email. If you change your email, we're going to have to, of course, confirm the new email. So we have an whole flow for that. You could change your password. Yeah. Okay. So I believe I just caught something. I'm supposed to change the the label. So this is the last one, the svelte one. I'm gonna have to change the label to match. So yeah, I could do that here real time and just make a PR to fix that. So yeah, you could log out, and since we change the password, of course, it's not be the same password again. Just to confirm that, we have to use the new password. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's it. And so this is me stacking the codes side by side, and this is all just amazing to like to be able to author in these three flavors, and not too much of a difference if you really look at it. I enjoyed writing JXS. I know everyone thinks I hate React, but I really enjoy writing JXS, the minimal JXS as possible. Then some Svelte, which I have to change the Svelte thing. I think I may or may not have when I build the component stuff. So yeah. So let me see what to change. So Mellow Svelte and go to warp. I think I want to. So let's start Svelte port 1338. Yeah, that should just start view. I want to confirm. So this is the view one. 1338. I think I could just do this side by side. Okay, so this is the Svelte one. I think I deleted the account before now. Did I not? Oh, yes. Yeah, I can still like. Okay, yeah, I didn't. I probably need to work on the mobile. Let's see, what do I need to do here? Okay, yeah, the breakpoint. I need to work on the breakpoint some more. So maybe what screen size is this? Probably make it better. But what I wanted to do is this part. Current password, new password, confirm password. I didn't change the placeholder for the Svelte one. So if we go to Svelte, if we go to profile, and So Svelte was really fun to write. I kind of like the syntax. It was reminding me more of like Blade. It was interesting. So here, okay. I did. So why isn't it reflecting? So let's see, confirm password, let value. Oh yes, my bad. So here, so let's see. Okay, I think I know what to do here. So what I can do, I could export the label. Let's label git flow set update password input. So what I'm going to do, so this will be, what's the label password by default? Then export ID, but placeholder your password. Let's your password. So we could do this default prop. So this is how you would do props in the Svelte thing, and also the ID. Export let ID password ID. So we are just going to use those instead. Label. Oh yeah, so this is Svelte short and ID. I could do placeholder here. Okay, so that way, if the user didn't specify any prop like we're doing here in the profile, like so, we get to use the default. If not, we use this one. So I guess that should fix it for the Svelte one, but let's test it. Let me see. Okay, I think I did delete the account. Let's create a new account. Okay, and we could go to the Mellow Svelte, pick the URL. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I think I know what's up there. We're running on port 138, not 137. And so yeah. So now if we check, yeah, it's all work because of the thing we did, which fixes that. So this is kind of fun. I think I like it. Probably should do the same for all the other inputs. Input text, but I think, yeah, the type value equals to null, name label. Yeah, but that's how you could. So for this, the text as it's always name. Is it always name? Yeah, I think it's always name. But the same way I just edited the input password to like have all this, and we just put in here. You could do it if you want to like pass stuff in Vue. So this is where it's interesting because in Vue, all I had to do was, so let's see Mellow View, and we looked at input password. Yeah, like if you just want to override anything in Vue, you just have to pass the same thing when you call it. But it wasn't really the same case here. I had to do that, because if we look at the profile and we look at input password, you could see I just have to pass it like so, and it just falls through to the to the to the component without having to define it because of view pass through attributes. So if you do an attribute, it's going to override what was set in the components from the parent. So it was kind of interesting. But here you have to do it explicitly, which is also fine, I guess. That's also good. So that's fixed for the svelte. So I could do add git CI feet set props for input password. Okay, and I'm supposed to do the thing. Mellow. Okay. Mellow's svelte. Okay, cool. So I'm going to make a new release for this one. So let's see if if we have any questions. Message redacted. Okay. Okay, it seems we all can share. Welcome to live share. You went to get blah blah blah. So yeah, if there's any questions, any messages, let's see them. Let me check here. Okay. So yeah, so that fixes that. So let's see a couple of things I want to make better. I think I don't like, so when I check what's this breakpoint? So since we have like an app layout, I think is the app layout we could. So this looks good at this breakpoints at this screen, which is like good. This should be like SM, but this one probably should want to do something to it. So let's check. So let's go to Mellow's felt again. Check at the app layout. App layout. So let's see. What am I doing? Should go. Yeah. MDX. Let's see. Inspect. Okay. Oh, okay. This one. Where is this coming from? So MD, I am doing the. Probably should do. So let's see if I do LG instead. It looks like this on MD. What do you think? Like I do MD. Let's say we do 812 instead. Oh, is that MD? Okay. So last screen will be view for. What screen size is this? Okay. Okay, cool. Let's think a bit. No, don't want that. I think seeing this long form, it's actually So Kilaposio mentioned of how we always have these long inputs most of the time. I always I always mess up this stuff. So let's see, MD. So this is MD. Is that large or is it XL? Probably XL. Um, okay, XL. So XL should be that one. Then MD can be, let's say 8 should work. 8. Okay. I am just messing around here. So I like how small it is right now. MX. Okay. So let's see, where do we change that? So in the, probably in the profile, I think that's where I'm setting it. Here, this is the culprit. So I always mess up this. So let me just do it here. Let's see. Excel is good. Now let's go all those responsive checks. I didn't do responsive checks, my bad. So, but I think, okay. I think it's kind of cool. This is way too big for this screen. What is this? It's, if it's not MD though, why is it not let me see. Oh, okay. All right, it is MD. So we could do 6. Could do 8. Okay, more like it. So MD is 6 and 8. Okay. Yeah, I think this looks better. This looks better, right? What do you think? Mm-hmm. So first things first, good git full finish, update password, input. Okay. Oh, gonna copy this. Discard it. Okay. Git full show. Fix responsive issues. Okay, so here, put that in back. I have to do this for the 3. This is the issue of maintaining 3, but I think this is good. This looks good on all screen. Yeah, this one is cool too. So I have to do this for view profile. Then for React as well. Profile. Okay. So we could do fit just responsive style and profile. Okay. All right, that works. So this is just going to be, so we're going to cut a new release in a bit. So that's, let's keep going. Let's see what else did I miss. Okay, this looks good. It looks good here and also here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's rotate this bad boy and see. Yeah, tablet size looks good on the home screen. And let's log out and find out how it looks. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. No, I think it's fine. Let's see. Yeah, looks good. Oh, okay, looks good too. Yeah. Okay. No, this one doesn't look good. So maybe this should breathe a little bit on this. This is MD. So let's go to login. Let's make it breathe a little bit. Windows failed. Login. Do I have a layer thingy? So let's see. Okay, yeah, this is the thing I did. So MD LG SL. Yeah, why 6 not good? LG. Why did I do this one? Let's see. Maybe this is the problem. Let me take it out and see. Okay, nope, not the problem. This should be, let's say 8 here. Where am I? Login. So SM is 7 with SM. This was 6. Okay, let's see if I'm even looking at the right page. Oh, okay, cool. Go back. Let's take this out. Okay, I knew I was on the wrong place. Supposed to be login svelte. Login svelte. Okay, so if this one is what we want to make it breathe a little bit. Aha, it looks good. It looks good. 8. 8. Okay, this looks good. So I think 8's fine. Then, yeah, this is how it looks for. This should be 9. Let's see 9. Okay, cool. 4. Then why did I do 5 for this? Let's see. Of course, we don't want it to be 8. Let me see if it will apply. Okay. Oh, definitely. So that's why it's 4. 5 rather. Okay, cool. That's good. Looks good. This is good. Then this going. Okay, cool. Should 7 should work. 7 looks a little bit cool. So 754. Yeah, I think I like it. So in the sign up, let me see what I have in sign up. If it works to so we just open it up by 1. Yeah, so it looks good. So just changing that to 7. Yeah, probably should. I didn't want to make this page a layout because it was just going to have the shell of things. But you could do whatever you want since you have the code. But this should work. So you just have to bump those two sizes. Yeah, I think I go with 7, just like one bit up. But I would definitely go with 7. Um, so we do the same for React sign up. So it's, let me see how the forgot password thing looks. Okay. Let me see. Mellow's failed. Forgot password. Forgot password. I think the same thing. I should definitely refactor this page. Okay. Yeah, 7, 7, 7 does work. Reset password. Interesting. Since do I really need to do this? I could remove, since I'm already setting SM to 7. If I remove that one, so let's see. Um, where is it? Yeah, we reset password. Okay, good. Let's go back to forgot password. I think I might not need to have this forgot password. Since we already have this SM7, we might probably not need to have this 17 anymore. Let's see. Because this SM would definitely yeah. So we could take that out. So the SM would cascade up. So set password, no need to let everything be 7. I wonder why I did it 6, probably. Maybe that was before I finished the styling. Login, no need to have this because the SM would go. Set password, good. Forgot password. Yeah, I think we're good on that note. So yeah. Forgot password, login, reset password, sign up. Let me think. So let's see. I might probably just do like an auth layout. Because the only thing that changes is this bit of code here. Yeah, I might. So I'll probably do an auth layout and then move this section. So the layout is just going to be really basic. It's just going to have this. So instead of repeating this, so I might do auth layout and then just move this in there. Then all those pages would just use it. What do you all think? Okay, yeah, there are comments. Sorry, guys. Hey, Kevin, what you working on? Um, thank you, Coding Gimmick. Love your YouTube channel. By the way, you're part of the guys that inspire me. Thank you. Yes, Lenny, I'm improving the boring stuff. I wasn't going to, but now I'm just saying. So I a couple of things I want to do. I probably will do it on stream here so that you will see how easy it is to do it for like 3 different templates. I will also have to consult the the docs. So I'm just trying to improve the Mellow template. So I'll probably move. There are a couple of repeat code, duplicate code I see. So if you don't know what the Mellow template is, coding gimmick, this is it. Is let's just give you a starting point for you to build your next full stack JavaScript project. So it give you basic landing page, which you could do away with, of course, sign up, login, all functional. This is not just templates, like all the full stack with the backend code and everything. So I think what we should do. Oh yes, yeah. Thanks, Lenny. Like the whole thought process thing is actually cool. So I think what we should do, right? Let me see. I would starting from this Svelte one, right? Instead of going through the route, like because while I was finishing, like the last wave of work to finish this was a little bit hurried, which is why I like we could always iterate on stuff. Yeah, to make it cool. Yes, coding give me. I'm glad you like it. So you could get started today. Just you could even just as some on stream, you could try it by just one NPS create sales, then give it a project name, then pick any of the one you use. So let's do a poll. What UI framework is your jam? Is it React, Vue, Svelte? I'm using Riverside for the recording. I cannot figure out OBS for the life of me, even though I have to pay for this. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do auth layout, right? Those Svelte. All right. So let's start with Svelte. My list, the 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 framework I use list. So, but it's kind of similar to Vue, so it's not really that hard. Okay, yeah. So you use coding gimmick use React, so you could run nps create sales, npx create sales, project name, then dash dash React. Yes. So what I will do, OBS is tricky and super. Yes, it is. It is. I tried before. Oh, 2 things are tricky for me that I couldn't do. OBS and new Vim, like the actual Vim on the terminal. I like Vim motions and Vim, but like you say, I use it here. But like I feel there are a couple of tech that are so low level and they are all good for people who like to tinker a lot and just like the nitty-gritty. I don't have the I just want to stream, I just want to record video, I just want to code, I don't want to learn a new thing a lot. So what I'm going to do here, so auth layout, right? So let's look at the similar things. So if we go to where's the bad boy? Let's use login for example. What is similar here? So these bits are all similar. I think section right up to if we even look, let's see if signups failed. MB flex code. I think I usually think these two are actually similar. Let's open this up at the right side. So let's look at the similar things because that's what we want to abstract. So we look at Svelte, Flex, this section for the sign up plugin. Then you can see MT10, BG White, MB6. This almost everything here. Let me see if I change anything. Yeah, they're exactly similar. So coding gimmick. I just configured new film last night. Good luck on that. Whatever the guy on. Yes, so my very first bout with Vim was inspired by Primogen, so I loved his channel. In fact, I had this whole time where I was like, I'm going to use Neo Vim, but no, I moved back to VS Code with Vim bindings and Vim motions. It's cool, but I'm so lost in the Neo Vim, so keeping it up, but using VS Code and Vim to get better at the motion. Oh yeah, cool. Neo Vim is cool but scary. Yes, it is. It is. So a couple of people I know, TJ, even DHS is using New Vim nowadays, and the Primogen, of course. I my level of hard, they just somehow like they surpass it for me. So I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna do this. So let's look at so let's see forgot password because I want to see like the similar things. So back to the code, the similar things in all these bad boys. So here section. So you could see these things are all similar. So we could got these parts out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So I'm going to take this section like so. I'm going to go to app layout. First of all, I'm going to close this, go to app layout. No, auth layout. I'm going to paste it here. But I will got out these bad boys. I hope I'm gotten it out right. And also the form is gonna go, the footer is gonna go. Did I got it out right? I don't think so. Let me see. Main. So there was a section, there was main. So here we're gonna have section, and here we're gonna have, I think main. Okay, no, main is gonna be here. Aha, I did get it right. So the content is gonna be passed as slot here. Cool. So let's see. Nick nasty. Did I say it right? I switch between VS Code with Vim motions and new Vim, just my comfy preference. Yes, it's all about taste, right? Like your appetite. So Neo Vim was too complex for my appetite. So VS Code with Vim motions does it for me. So guys, so since I've done this now, this is gonna be quite a refactor. So let's try with the login page. So what we are gonna do? No. Why is it? I want to be on Vim. So what we are gonna do? We're gonna script context module, and I'm going to import auth layout from layout auth layout dot svelte. Okay. How do we use it again? I think I've forgotten that. Let me go check. So const layout auth layout. So we're gonna have duplicate layouts now. But I really like seeing it sometimes. It should be fun. Yes. Wait. Okay, cool. Then what we're gonna do now, we have to start cutting stuff out. So I could cut here since we're using the layout. And wait. Hold up. Let me see. This is good. So main. Oh, I see. Okay. I actually remember why I did not want to use layout. So I think my markup could be improved a little bit. Or let me think. Okay. So I feel like React is overrated sometimes. Still learning a lot more on it, to be honest. Yeah. Lenny is a view guy like me. But these days I don't know. I can write any of it. So today I haven't learned that auth and still get okay. Till today I haven't learned that auth. So the thing is about auth, right? Like in the boring stack, auth is kind of really straightforward. Let's look at login, for example. So we're using good old session auth. Like the whole idea for the boring stack is to just make things really simple. You could check out docs salescast.com/boring stack. So the auth here for the borrowing stack is just, good old session. Like this is literally the login file. We check your password. If password is not correct, we throw a bad, like that wrong email / password thing. It is how we handle it. Then if you remember me, I know most people they just have that remember me checkbox, but nothing happened. But this is how we just increase the max age of the cookie because we're using good old cookie session storage. And then we just assign the user ID to the session, and we redirect you to the dashboard. That's basically everything, right? So back to my dilemma. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Um, hmm. Okay. Let's um so this is what? Okay, then this folder is outside it. Yikes. Why did I do this again? Why is the folder outside it? Okay, no, the folder it's in the thingy and then the main section. Oh yes, I actually agree with you on that one. Like when I wrote Svelte, Vue, React, there's just a lot of similarities. But the thing is about this framework is like at the core they are similar because they're all component driven DSLs, and they're like for it to be declarative. So if you look at their UI, like their DSL, which is the component, it does Svelte file, it does JXS, and it does Vue. Apart from like Svelte and Vue being like templates and React's more functional in like the DSL, it's most almost the same thing because there are a few things you could do in the component like declarative rendering, conditional rendering, what binding events like at click and all that stuff. So basically, they are similar. What do I do with you? Okay. So this is inside the main. The- I So one of the reasons why I don't want to do this auth layout because it's looking a little bit complex. I want it to be as simple as a thing that you could just got and use. I might need to think about this some more. I do use a debugger sometimes, but this is like a UI issue, and it just me thinking whether I want to go through with the refactor or not. So we have the form, the sections, then we have the Google button, and then this is the main. Then we have the footer. Okay. Uh, I might not want to go through with this refactor yet. Okay. Not yet. I would. I think I would have to restructure my HTML because what I would like is that when I refactor this to like use an auth layout, right? It should just have the. I actually just use console.log. Yeah. Yes, coding gimmick. I use console.log all the time. It's recently, I think when did I use the debugger? I think after watching, so I had a pair session with Zach Jackson, who is working on Modi Federation and infrastructure things at Binance, and I saw him using the debugger a lot. And the using the debugger is kind of fun, really, if you just throw like the debugger keyword in there, and it will just hit the breakpoint. But console.log never hurts nobody, huh? Yeah. So I will probably I would discard these changes, right? Why? Because I would have to think through this auth layout. I want it to really be dropping, just like the way we have this app layout, and it just drop in, right? And we just have just one slot. Because if I do it the way the DOM is going to be structured, I will have to have like multiple slots. And in when we are doing layouts in this setup, it's always like, okay, this over here and this will be one slot. So I have to think how I'm structuring the UI and make. So this branch running, probably I will make. So I will keep this branch running. This wait, did I? Yeah, so I'm gonna keep this branch. Wait, whatever. Gate B. Okay. Yeah, I think so I did that. So I'm gonna work on having an auth layout. So probably would, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yes, Lenny. So if you don't want to forget to delete. Like, so I'm going to create a new issue, which is like add auth layout, and I'm going to rethink how I'm doing the layout to make it so that we have like app layout and auth layout. Oh, really? Is it mine? Yeah, the internet could be glitchy. Let me know if it's working better now, because I know it could be trippy. So yeah, so that's the thing I would do. But mostly I just wanted to like go through and just show you all what we have. And the cool thing, right? Like so I'm gonna be on. So if you look at the API, right, which is like the back it all, um one cool thing is if we look at the route, so look at the config. Okay, better now. If we look at config routes, which is where we define, I know people like file-based routing. I don't like it for anything that's an app. It's just a nightmare to look at those dollar curly braces file path. But this is just like your routes, right? For this entire app. So you just have one place, right? Your view routes, you could see. So this is like for the sign up. And because I have this VS Code extension, which is the one I'm working on, this one, um, sales or the official extension, so much goodies is coming to it. Oh wow, 20 installs already. Really? Did I announce this for people to start installing? Or I teased about it and 20 people have installed it already. Uh, that I could jump into like the action. So we just have so at the left hand side is like the routes, which could be like your get route. So any page views mostly get. So look at this view sign up. So if you look, it's very lean because it's just returning the page, and we could go to like so. And I really love how I could navigate now. Like just I don't know if Lenny knows that I've added like page. So you could go to a page now by just either right click and go to definition, or you could option click or command click. Did you create the entire sales project? No, I didn't make sales. I am the lead maintainer. Mike McNeil made sales. So sales like is the MVC framework like Laravel Rails. I built the blogging stack rather, which is based on sales, inertia, this Vue, React, Svelte, Tailwind. Yeah. So you could see how lean it is. And because so there's a little bit of interesting thing going on here because so this is me leveraging something called custom response in sales. So there's an inertia response, custom response, which you will never have to look at. But if you want, it's in your code already. So you could, you won't need to modify it because it just takes care of like satisfying what inertia expect to return an inertia page. And that's why we're able to return a page. You could pass in props too. So let's see which page has a prop. I think view success has a prop. So if you look at it, um, you could specify the kind of you could specify inputs you're expecting, and then here I just want to reuse that success page for both email and password reset. So email verification and password reset. I could specify, okay, this is the page to go, and these are the props. And if we look at the page, if we look at the page, okay, the one it's not success. Okay, I think you didn't see that. Note to self to look at why this one did not navigate. So if we look at the success page, you can see how it's where these are the props it's expecting from the server and how I'm using it. So it's super cool, very, very nifty and nice. So API is all your backend code logic, very minimal. And in assets, JS is your components and your layouts, then your pages, which are the pages we've seen. Yeah, and you just author your stuff and just build anything you want to build. Super neat. Super neat. Let's see if there are any questions in Twitter. Um, wait, let me check if this oh my god. So let me clear cache and refresh. See name cross user banned. I will have to go investigate why Cloudflare is not making me see those pages. Yeah, thanks, Coding Gimmick. I try to, because this is a template for people to use. I try to like organize it as much as possible. And also the same structure goes for like the Project 50, which is I'm still working on. Since Inertia 2.0 is going to launch in a little bit, I would have to do a lot of rewrite again for like a couple of things. So I'm holding up that one. So if we look at salescast.com/project 50. So project 50 is going to still be based on all this, but mostly Vue and React. And so all these 50 ready to ship products is going to be like, so just imagine how the templates look like, but now you have like 50 specific products. So the first one is Event Captain, which is going to be like a combination of Eventbrite and what's that platform for you submitting CSV and all that, but you're going to have the code to just ship yourself. So it's exciting stuff. I'm really stoked to build all this. So yeah, figure out how to do auth layout is what I'm going to do. And then once I do that, then I'm going to refactor the auth pages to use it. Then of course do that for the 3, which is fun. Do that for the 3. React layout is a little bit tricky. How did I even do the React one? Let me see. App layout. Let's see. Do we pass in children? How do we do it? Where is it? Where is it? Main. Okay, yes. So you pass in children for the React one. Okay, it's not that tricky after all. So you just take in, so we destructure the props and give it children. Like just take the children from the props in React. This is how we do the layout. My only pain with React is the class name. Apart from that, I think I've always loved functions. It did not suck so much to write React, to be honest. This was really fun. So yeah, figure out how to do app layouts. I have to restructure the layouting for the auth layout pages. So yes. So yeah, any question from anyone? I think this is what I want to show you. So please let me know if you try it out today. Is this thing working? Okay, cool. I think the only page I messed up was the Cloudflare page or Domino's Kevin. That's because I moved it this morning. I don't know what I did wrong. Now my newsletter is down. I would have to find out why. But just, get started with the boring stack. Just run this. Vue React to Svelte. You get these templates and you just npm install. Then you run npx sales lift or npm run dev also works. npm run dev also works in watch mode. Then you could get oh yeah, I have to change this to like the sales because Sailboat is deprecated. Sailboat was the first extension I wrote 3-4 years ago, which has been deprecated in favor for sales extension. So I have to create a PR to remove this. So let me see. Issue. Let's create a new issue. How do I run for search? Have I done this? I don't know. Maybe I have. Let me see. Okay, yes. This is done already. Hey. Yeah, this is done. I could. Let me see. Update what's in the stack of this. This is already done. Add carbon copy to list to send. Did we do this already? I think we did this. I think this is submitted by Lenny. I could close. This is done. So here, new issue. Replace sailboat reference in TPGS docs with the official 6 extension. Okay, cool. Yes. So that's how to get started. And you could just, anything you need, you could deploy to render. I'm going to add more deploy. This, so like all the places people can deploy. But for right now, render is what I use. So I know much about deploying there. So you get to like deploy today. If you want, you could just do NPS create skills and deploy like right about now, and to all be good. So yeah, I could stop sharing my screen. I could just chat for a little bit before I have to sign up. We're at the hour mark. Yeah, so Orama is like, okay, probably I should share my screen again. Orama. Orama is like Algolia, but more, I don't know. It works different. I did not need to have like an Algolia server sending for the search. It's more like for search, Orama search. So let me show you. Oh, they have updated the UI. Looking sexy. I like it. So this is it. Entire screen. So this is Orama. Orama. You could get it at orama.com. And so it's upgrade your search bar, which it says, and it's open source. So yeah. Ask Orama anything. Oh wow, this is good. I've played with this before. No, Orama can make mistakes. So they have, oh really? So they have it's a good UI. But anyways, aside the UI thing, a lot of people use it. Oxide, Meta. Wait, Dino uses Orama now? Dino. Let's see. Search. Okay. Wait, power. Oh, they didn't. So they removed the power by the Orama off. Let me see dogs. Okay, yeah. So they use Orama too. Cool. That's nice. That's big fit. So yeah, for search thingy, Orama. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Any definitely we could definitely, because I know you've deployed to what with Docker and everything. So yeah, let's see how we could do that. Yeah, so definitely got a deployment for that. So yes, people, we are at the final hour mark. Thank you all for joining. So what we had 5 people here. Twitter was like 200 plus. So yeah, thank you, 210 people. Thank you all for joining. Really, I hope you all try using the boring stack and let me know what you think. And so yeah, until the next stream, I don't know when. Docker, Docker is, I don't use Docker coding gimmick. I think Lenny uses this. He could tell you I'm boring guy. I just deploy to render, which of course uses Docker and other things, but I don't really want to care about that. So Lenny, Docker in 60 seconds go. So yes, so we're gonna kill it here. We have gone an hour, 11 minutes. Try out the boys. And yes, while you're here, go give it a star. Like go to the repo, like give it a star. GitHub. Yes, I'm the boring guy. I like boring. Boring is fun. Isn't that boring is fun? Yeah. So what do you do? Don't know of the new. I don't use Dino, I don't use Born, I use Node. Like I said, boring. I don't see any reason to use it. So I just stay with Node. Node is good enough for the things I need. So yeah. So go give the boring stack a star. Even the folks on Twitter, the same thing, y'all. So I'm gonna put the link here. Star the boring stack. So we have 211 people viewing or whatever, whatnot. So I'm expecting 211 stars if you dig the project. So GitHub. salescast.com search bar. Oh, what am I doing? Salescast HQ Warren Stack. Yes. Give it a star. Show you some love. Okay. Yeah. Start TBJS if you dig it. So yes, I don't use Burn. I don't use Dino. No, this is good enough for me. Yes, borrowing is fun. Like I want to just build. Seriously, I have a lot of problems solving the problems I care about, like things like Hackfish, like I'm making courses. I don't want. I really adopt new tech. I like them. I like the idea. Like, oh wow, that's shiny. That's cool. Thumbs up. But I ain't gonna use it. I'm just gonna stick with Node. And Node is getting better because of all these other alternatives, which I like. Like, yeah, let's geek out a little bit before I go. Okay. Let's geek out. So I was looking at the Node website, Node SQLite, and let me show you. Yes. Do you know that SQLite is coming to like Node, like natively in Node? Because I was working on the sales SQLite adapter and I was going to use like there's what's better SQLite 3. Then I found, because I was reading the docs of Node. And fun fact, I'm going to be downloading docs very soon. So if you see me get a printer, be warned, I'm on downloading docs like a caveman with A4 papers and shit and just stapler. Oh my god. But beside the point. So that if you what version is this? Version 2.9. It's still experimental though, but this is a big deal because SQLite is going to be in Node, right? I think they're using it's just gonna so you just require SQLite because it's in Node. I think this was because Bon or Dino shipped a memory store or like a store or something. So Node is having it. You see, I like the competition. We're getting good stuff, but I don't see transactions here yet. So probably because it's still in experiment, so they have a lot to figure out. But this is really dope. And we've had things like node tests, which is what we're using in the boring stack. I'm going to find a way to like, because it's still new, but node tests and everything, it's actually going to be fun. So node tests, node SQLite, and what mode, which was actually released a while ago. It's fun. All right. So Born, Dino, they're pushing Node to be better, and I love it. So yeah, I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna wait until Node does good stuff and just bring all the goodies that is out there. So this is something I'm really keen on looking. I might do a video about it because now I'm gonna drop better SQLite 3 and just use the SQLite driver that will be in Node. How cool is that? So what you all think? Uh, yes. Do you know it's shiny? Do you know it's like I didn't use it at all because like I'm did you watch Fireship video? Which one? Which one of the Fireship videos? It's been a while I watched any Fireship video, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, so that's the thing. And so another thing is no test. Is anyone adopting no tests? Okay. No test, no test. Tests. Assertion testing. Okay, yeah, the test runner. So like full jest inspired testing, now native to like Node. You just have to require no tests. You could do Zert. You could do describe and it. We have even mocking. I think it's mocking. Where's mocking? Mocking, yeah. Mocking is in there. So you could mock APIs like FS, which is the file system thingy. It's dope stuff. Yeah. Cool. Node is getting better and I'm all up for it. So I'm not moving anywhere. I'm a Node guy. Go away. The one on Dino. No, I didn't see the one on the, but I might check it out. So yeah, so that's it. That's it. Anything else you all want to geek about before we go? Because speaking is fun. Don't forget to the boys. I think we could get to 1,000 star before the end of the year. Oh really? Lenny, so if you check the boring stack today, look at the test folder. We're using no test already. I had issues because I wanted to have like a what they call it before each and before all, but it was a little bit tricky because I didn't know how to do that yet. I just dumped all the test in one file, but I'm going to figure that out. Once we figure that out, you won't need a third-party test runner, and so you could do unit tests with that, and then I could use something like Playwright to do E2E test. What's your favorite tech conference you've attended this year? That is SalesConf, the one I ran. So SalesConf was fun. I think SalesConf is the only tech conference I attended this year, and that was deliberate. I wanted to go to Rails World. I still have FOMO because I think Rails World is tomorrow in Toronto. Yes, Rails World. Rails World. Yes, it's tomorrow. So like you're gonna have all the greats of the greats. Like I really have to be here next year because seeing DHH, Taylor is also gonna be here this year. Like all the biggest baddest folks in web dev that have inspired me for like so long, they're all gonna be here. Toronto. So SalesConf was the one that I ran. I did myself and I attend. It's the only tech conference I've attended this year, but I'm gonna be attending um a startup conference in November. But this is SalesConf. It was fun. You could watch it on YouTube. Just go to salesconf.com. It was really, really dope. Great speakers. We had fun. Then the Squiddy games, it was amazing. So we're going to do it the same next year. It's going to be really, really awesome. Awesome. So I'm not attending any conference in Nigeria except like SalesConf, like tech conference, except SalesConf. Yeah. Yes. Toby came. Web3? I don't know about that. But Toby he spoke at SalesConf. Yeah. Makes sense. Not great for testing APIs, right? In your opinion. So there's no how do I put this? Like when you want to test APIs, right, you do something like super test. Even with all the because I have written like a couple of articles on how to test sales, right? So it's always going to be like a super test integration. So I'm thinking I want to have like a first party built a first party testing thing built on node test for testing full stack sales application. So we're going to have maybe like I don't know how, maybe not super test, but something that is native, like all the convention we love as a sales developer. You imagine having our own testing framework built on node test. Then we use Playwright for E2E, for API testing, maybe super test or something similar. It's going to be fun. But node test is great for unit testing today. Yeah. No, I'm not going to Rails World. They're like the tickets sold out immediately. Immediately they announced the ticket like an hour or so, it's sold out. So next year I will make Rails World. I'm going to like make sure of it. And again, I was a little bit skeptical because of visa things and all, but I more and more people are telling me to be easier to get visa when you do it yourself these days. So I'm going to try to do the visa thing. Right. Yeah. Yes, Len, it's a fun idea. So I'm already experimenting looking with it by using node tests in the boring stack today. Still have to figure out how to do the before all and before each stuff. And once I figure that out, then it's more robust because you could use it to test your helpers. If you check the test folder, we're already testing helpers, which is like a unit test. So if you're going to test a helper in sales, that's definitely a unit test, right? So you do test your helper. Then I think the two types of tests I'm interested in is like testing helpers and also E2E tests with Playwright. Yeah, the visa thing, but I really have to just get over my phobia for visa because I really have to do a lot of visas now with the African India hackers thing that I have to visit African countries to like hold meet up, and then conferences like Rails World, Laracon. I have to just figure out how to do the visa thing. Yeah. Boring stack. Let me see if those. Okay. All right. Three more stars, we get to 400. Your three more folks should go start this. Let's get to 400. Like, this is my most popular open source project ever. Like, I don't say I have a project I've gotten up to like 100 star. So I might be up to something with the boring stack, or it might just not be anything. But I love working on it, and there's so much to improve, especially with the other templates I have. So you're going to be like just two templates for the boring stack, which is the Mellow templates, which is going to be like this rich foundation. That's not much, very minimal, but you could get out of the gates really good stuff. Then the whole like teams, like a full stack app with teams, user management, impersonations and stuff, and admin and stuff. Fun. So three more folks go like this. Let's get to 400 stars today on stream. How about that? Then we call it today. And then I go figure out why Cloudflare is messing up my newsletter. Yeah. I might have to reach out to support though and figure out what's up. So yeah, three more folks. Go. Let me see what the chat is saying. Nice. I always thought to go, you gotta have to go there for school. No, not really. You could apply for like a tourist visa. I think every country have like a tourist visa. Yeah, of course, you could apply. They're gonna, I think visa application these days might be you can do it online yourself, and then you be like a tourist. So of course, when I'm going for a conference, I'm gonna like be like for like 2 weeks minimum, or even 3 weeks, like a month, to like just take in the place, after the conference. Yeah. Yes, Lenny, me too. I wish. All right, but let's keep the stars coming. I've never been a one to like, okay, the stars, but it's a metric that people, in our industry like stars, and GitHub will like, okay, this is getting popular. So I want to get to like 1,000 star before the end of the year. I don't know how, but you all share it. Let's get to that goal. All right. Oh, I could pop out a chat. Oh, nice. So yes. See, should have popped out the chat before. I don't have the inception thing going on. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, then. Um. So yeah, go start it, everyone. What? Let me see. Let's see Twitter folks. What are Twitter folks doing? Okay. Twitter folks. So I have 250 folks viewing on Twitter. Twitter. I don't know if you could chat on Twitter in the thing, or Twitter folks don't chat. I don't know. One of the above. But if you could hear me, go start the boring stack. Thank you. So let's see. Are we there yet? Okay, two more. You all are good, good, good. Come on, let's do it. Two more stars to get us to 400 star gazes, and boom, we hit a milestone. So that's 600 stars to go to get to 1,000 for the boring stack. Who knew boring could be exciting? All right, so two more, right? So while we're waiting, what you all want to talk about? Yes, let's go coding gimmick 2 more stars. 2 more. What is that? Okay. Okay. I don't know what the AS. Okay, I have seen these channels or videos. I think it's like a lot of music in there or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's a compliment or Lenny. Oh yeah, the extension, right? Um, yes, I could pull. So I'm excited to meet Taylor Otwell, DHH, Caleb Pozio, Adam Watham, Jonathan Rennick, Ken C. Dodds. See, couple. These are like people that I really want to meet at conferences and just have a the Primogen, of course, because why not? So let's geek out on the sales extension. I think it's called language tools. Are you sure you are not going to be bored out with this? Because it's kind of interesting, but also boring. So it's a mono repo with the language server, which is like the language server protocol is a way for like to enrich your editor experience by having like a server where the editor, so it's like mimicking how the web work where you make a request on the client, your browser. So your editor is now a client, and then you have this language server is going to run in the background, which like the client always starts the server when it's run. So there's code for it to do that. For example, if we look at the um this is the client, like this is the VS Code extension, and you can see the server options, and this is see LSP language clients. So we start up the language server with the language client. So this is like the VS Code extension. It doesn't really do much. So if you have a language server, your VS Code extension won't even like do much stuff. But the language server does a lot. So if we look at the language server for sales, so we have I organize it to like completion. So this one is a little bit tricky. This was where I got stuck because VS Code environment is a little bit interesting because what I was thinking I could do is that once you have the extension in VS Code and you open all of this code base in your workspace, I will be able to take the sales um module from your node modules folder and then use it to get autocompletes. It worked in development. Let me show you. If I run start debug, okay, it went to the other window. So if we look at this, for example, right, look at this file. I could do sales dot. Yeah, you could see there's a lot of errors there, but we'll figure it out. So you could now, because what I'm doing behind the scenes is I want there's a dot, so there's an autocomplete trigger. So when there's a dot and I see that, oh, there's a sales, so look into the sales object and autocomplete all the things in there. All right. So we could do config, and we could do dot, it's beautiful. But there's no way for me to get the sales in your once I've packaged the module yet. So I have to figure out how to do that, because if I can figure that out, that means autocomplete and a lot of diagnostics is going to be a breeze because of things like this. So like this is what that completion helper is doing, right? So that is my dilemma. So that's for the completion. Then the go-to definition, which is what we do for go-to. So it's what like when you click on the routes where you navigate to the action. This is the helpers, the different parts. So this is go to action. This is so I'm looking at making sure that you are in the wraps.js because I don't want to execute anything you're not in that file. I will extract the action information. All this code is open source, by the way, so you could go to check it out on the Sales HQ GitHub language tools. And then there's a lot of regex. So this regex is checking, okay, look for action if there is action, because of course sometimes we don't have, so we just specify a string, right? So it matches both, like if there's an object with the action and the string and just a string, it matches that. And then like I need to read this code some more to understand, because what I want it to be able to do, if we look at routes, what I want it to be able to do, so right now if you come and click, you see this thing, how it splits it like just per word. I want it to highlight like this. and of course, this also work, but I wanted to highlight like this, like the entire thing. No, like no matter where you are, you just highlight the entire string. So I haven't figured that out yet. Okay. Yes, Prime would definitely say that he used Vim, by the way. Yes, Lenny, it is amazing, but we have a long way to go. Like I have so much in my head that this will do. Imagine that your helpers, for example, if you get diagnostics in your helper, because today, because of the extension, if I have a wrong action path, it will tell you. So this is like TypeScript kind of thing. So that's the cool thing about language server. You could make it support anything for diagnostics, and I would be like, hey dude, user view whatever you type does not exist. Right. So have you ever have a typo in your action path? Before you have to run your code to find out, but this is just it takes the DX to another new level, right? So in your action, right, we'll be able to like, so once say you do like sales.helpers, and this is cool stuff because there's autocomplete for helpers too. But now if I do capitalize, for example, and I don't pass in anything, oh, it is working. Oh my god. Okay, no, this one is TypeScript. This is TypeScript. So let's say if we did diagnostic, I'll be able to like not just tell you expected one argument, but got zero, tell you what argument is expecting, right? And all that. Oh, this is fun. Wait, I think this is because do I have JS config? Oh yes, yes, because of check. So let's turn this off. Because of JS config is there. That's why it's doing that. But if there's no, because TypeScript can check VS Code JSS file. So now that that's turned off, with the language server, I can still be able to give you that diagnostic thing even without TypeScript. Be like, okay, input is expected, especially since we know how Node machines work. So if we have inputs in your helpers, some of them might require, some are not. So with the required one, if you don't specify it, we can tell you that okay, this is the these are the things that we can even do auto complete here once. So even if you do something like dot with, we could do auto complete or show you okay, these are the things. So like instead of you to go always go into, and yeah, there's click through to helpers, but the uh so why is it open it in line? I don't know. Okay, I don't know how this VS Code one work, but there's click through to helpers. Uh, go to definition for helpers as well. So this is going to be fun, like so much improving the DX for an average sales developer. I'm pumped, but I have to figure out how to run the sales thing itself to do the autocomplete, because that autocomplete is just going to be night and day difference in your authoring experience of sales. Yes, it will. So let's go check if we are at 400, you guys. Ready? One more, guys. One more. Who is that one more person to get us to 400? One more. Yeah, this is pretty exciting. I'll probably do like a Canva design. The boring stack is at 400 stars, kind of stuff. It's a big deal. Thank you all for that. Like, it's been amazing working. Like, it's not just building the stuff. It's like I want to see what you all can build when you have a complete robust full stack. No bullshit, no fluff, just boring. Just use your UI library, stable sales, and with the sales extension, sales SQLite coming, and all the thing I'm building to improve developer experience. I just want sales and the boring stack should be like the go-to for full stack JavaScript. Just build stuff. I want you to build the next $1 million thing with the boring stack, because that's the only proof I need. I don't want, of course, the star is just for like, virtue signaling or what, but the true value is when startups and big businesses are adopting it and all that. Yes. One last thing we could geek out on. I wrote an article yesterday on Modi Federation in the boring stack. Like, have you all checked it out? You should if you haven't. It's like dope, really dope. How to have, yes, making boring fun again. There's gonna be a price. What price? Yeah, the only thing I sell for the borrowing stack is like the Project 50 courses. Like, but that one is like more because it's like full applications, but everything the borrowing stack is free. Right? It is free. So when I implemented module federation, there is a code base for it, which you could go check. And I could show you today TBGS module federation. Right. So let's geek out a little bit. And this is fun. So module federation, the long and short is like you could share modules that are not in the same project together without npm. So this provider, for example, like you all seen how the Mellow template is, right? So imagine that the consumer now don't need to have, if we check, it does not need to have components or layouts, but it's working. And I'll show you that it is. If we go to warp, kill this bad boy, and we go out again, TBGS module federation. And if we go to consumer, because I have to have the both thingy running, CD provider, sales L.1338, the provider, and consumer, close this bad boy. This is it. And it's got a consumer. Ooh, if I could spell. You have the provider. Yes. So if we do sales L, remember the provider, the consumer does not have 7. The consumer had no layout, but why is the layout here affecting it here? And does not have no components, but we have all this. Let me show you the magic of module federation, because I I was able to, so in the provider I was able to be like, hey, you know what? If we check out shipwright config, you know what? Since you have all these things that I already need, how about you expose it for me? Because using module federation, I was able to like, okay, expose these components as this. So since you're exposing it, the consumer now can then point to you as a remote in its own config and be like, hey, look at federation provider. This is the path to get the remote manifest. And then if we look at sign up in sign up GSS in where consumer, you could see we're no longer using the at because it's not in the project, but we're using the federated module. So I could do federation underscore provider components input text, and it's work. Like I'm literally using federated APIs, federated components, and even the layout. How fun is that? So this is like, according like in my article, which you could go check. So this is like a lot of quick primer. I would, let me share it with you all. All right, it's fine. Okay, yes. Okay, thank you for hanging out, Koenigsegg. So you definitely should read this, especially the old bit, because uh, most people don't talk about the bundler runtime because it's what really enables the bundler to do a lot of cool stuff, dynamic stuff like module federation. You should like, this section is like my favorite quick primer on bundler runtime because of the RS pack runtime. We'll be able to like at runtime find out where those components are and be able to resolve to them at runtime, even though they are not in the bundle of the coin project. It's just black magic, but it's fun. Props to Zach Jackson for it all. Yeah, sure. So if you read the article, I'm pretty sure if you have any questions, just let me know. But read the article, you definitely, and especially how to implement it in borrowing stack. You could even just try it out for yourself to just get it. It's not for like small teams. Even you could just check out the benefit and if you would need it. And let me know. So it was fun writing. All right, one more stargazer. Who is the last person? We're going to close up in 5 minutes or so. Who is the last stargazer to get us to 400 stars? So it was really, really fun to geek out and write this. My so two things I want to do after this, like I said in the article, I want to be able to, yeah, I know. I really need to fix this. So I want to be able to like implement Zephyr class so we could deploy our manage federated borrowing stack apps and also implement something I call federated sales actions. Like imagine your sales action being able, like you could use sales action in another project somewhere in your own project and just use it to point to different things. I don't know how it will work, but federated sales actions sounds cool. It might be like the breakthrough we need for serverless sales. I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah. So let's see. Come on. Who is the last stargazer? Oh, we might actually end soon. I think I've exhausted my bandwidth for this. I have to go write some event captain code, but definitely I will check in and see if we get to 400 stars. And yeah, thank you, Lenny. Thank you, everyone, for being here today from both Twitter and YouTube. It's been fun. See you all next time I stream. Happy coding. Bye.